In this video, I'll show you the complete process of making bread in Hofburgman, from harvesting your grain all the way to selling the finished product. Everything is explained step by step, making it perfect for beginners.
Hello, farmers, and welcome! Today, we're taking a look at the farm bakery in the Hofburgman map for Farming Simulator 25. Making bread is one of the best ways to add value to your crops and earn more money from your farm. Although the process has several steps, it's actually very simple once you understand how everything works. Before we begin, let's take a quick tour of the bakery and see what each station is used for. First, we have the grain mill. This is where you'll unload your grain. The mill processes it into bags of flour, which will appear in the output area right next to it. You can also use this space to store purchased flour or ground grain. Next is the storage area for liquid yeast, with room for up to 28 containers. Now let's move to step 1, the dough kneading machine. This is where flour, water, and liquid yeast are mixed together to create the dough. At step 2, we have the dough shaping table. Here, the dough is divided and shaped before baking. Finally, step 3 is the baking oven. This is where the prepared dough is baked into bread. The lower compartment is used to add wood chips, which fuel the oven. Wood chips can be stored right beside the oven. Once the bread is finished, it can be packed into bread crates and stored on these shelves, which hold up to 24 bread crates. Before we start, let's gather everything we'll need. We can use wheat, barley, or oats. You can either harvest your own grain or purchase flour or ground grain directly from the grain mill. A bucket for collecting water is already included by the bakery, but if you can't find it, you can simply buy another one at the store. You'll also need a wheelbarrow. There's usually one near the chicken coop, but you can always purchase a new one if necessary. All right, now let's go to the store to buy the rest of the items. Liquid yeast, wood chips, bread dough tray, dough tub, and bread crates. Now that everything is ready, let's make our flour. Fill the wheelbarrow with grain. In this example, we're using wheat, but barley and oats work as well. Unload the grain into the grain mill, start the machine, and wait until the flour is produced. Take one bag of flour and place it into the dough kneading machine. Next, fill the bucket with water and add it to the mixer. Finally, add the liquid yeast. Start the machine and wait for the mixing process to finish. Once it's done, place the dough tub underneath the mixer and press R to collect the finished dough. Place the dough tub onto the shaping table and press R. The shaping process will begin automatically, preparing the dough for baking. Now it's time for the most important step. Open the lower oven door and fill it with wood chips. Leave the upper oven door open. Take the bread dough tray, move close to the shaping table, and press R to fill the tray with prepared dough. Carry the tray to the oven and repeat this process until all the dough has been transferred. Close the oven and press R to start baking. Once the bread is ready, grab an empty bread crate and press R to pack the fresh bread. You can store the bread and sell it later when prices are higher. Bread can be sold at the farm shop, the village shop, the beer tavern, the supermarket. Let's compare how much each bread crate sells for at different economy settings. Keep in mind that prices change depending on the season and the selling location, but for this example, we'll use the supermarket. Hard economy, 1,043 euros. Normal economy, 1,950 euros. Easy economy, 3,371 euros. And that's the complete bread production process in Hofburgman. As you can see, it may look complicated at first, but once you've done it a couple of times, the entire workflow becomes simple and efficient. It's a great way to increase the value of your crops and earn some extra income for your farm. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more Hofburgman guides. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.